Hi there. I'm back with my February rankings of games that I played. This one is much bigger. It's twice as big. I've got two unreleased games that I'm not going to rank, but I will mention them just because I did play them. I did quite like them. This is The Graveyard and Full Moon Haunting, both from the same designer. I played at our local convention, Escape WinterCon. One of my favorites. It was my third year going, but into the rankings, we're at 21, so I guess almost double last month. I also played this one at the convention. This was a our publisher's game that was there. It was Rogers of the Ganges, Cards and Karma. It's a spin-off of that main game. I have not played that game, but I didn't love this one. It's ranked 21st in the month for me. I did not like it very much. It kind of felt like an engine builder Euro game, and it not a good combo for me. You gotta really do something special for me to like that, I think. Number 20 is Frank's Zoo. It's a trick taking or shedding game with animals that are cascading based on the food chain. It's not bad, but the symbology was sometimes hard to see, and there were some special rules that were right. I had a good time playing it because of the group I was with. We had a good time with it, I think, but maybe could use some work. I think it's old too, but it was fine. I enjoyed it, but not gonna say it's a great game. And then same kind of setting. 19 is Lombada, which I think is a relatively newer game, and it's I think a shedding game, sort of, because you're trying to run out your cards, but it's a little odd because you're not playing like a hand. Um, Also had a good time with this one, but not amazing by any means. And then number 18, mostly the same setting, but I played Wine Cellar from 25th Century Games. It's a drafting game with different wine styles and things. Didn't love it. I actually really like 25th Century Games overall, and I don't hate this game. It certainly works, but I would rather play a lot of games. I probably wouldn't play this one again. Um, Again, I think it's fine. It it felt very mechanical. It almost felt like it had no soul to me for some reason. Um, eh, Not gonna hit it for everybody, right? Number 17. This is another one that is probably something that everybody likes. That this is Tend. This is a big roll and write game, like roll and writes, but unfortunately, everything that I was interested in doing in this game wasn't worth any points. So I think I finished with like no points in this game. Um, Really big lot of choices. The market was kind of the same almost every round, and I think it would require me to play it quite a few more times to really try out everything in the game and get a good strategy down. And I'm not saying I wouldn't play again, but it didn't capture me, especially because I felt like the things that I was enjoying doing weren't really worth my time. So maybe the other things that do get you points or fun for some people, it wasn't as interesting to me. Number 16, this is an old game I played at Escape WinterCon. Also, this is Aztac. It's a like a tile laying stacking domino style game where you're trying to match symbols and trying to just be the last one left. I think it's good. It was a good minute. Not a very long game, but not bad. And then number 15, this was also from the same company. This is Bayou Boss. It is a trick taking game from the same company as Rogers of the Ganges that I played. I only played it at two, and the trick taking game sometimes with two it's not as good. And I saw some good parts of it, but I also saw like just parts of it that I don't particularly like. Um, it was fun, and I'd probably enjoy it, or I'd probably play it again if somebody wanted to play. But it wouldn't. I didn't end up buying it or anything, so it wasn't like a must have for me. And then number 14, this is the Lord of the Rings Fate of the Fellowship. This is the co op pandemic style Lord of the Rings game. I'm not really a big Lord of the Rings fan. I think it's fine. And Pandemic is kind of the same way. I think like it's fine, it's good. I understand why it's liked. I don't really care. But it was good. It Has some interesting characters with different powers and things. I think it had a lot more theme than like Pandemic. Would I rather play this over Pandemic? I think either way it's fine for me, probably because I don't care about the theme in this that much. But I can see why most people would probably want to play this one, especially if they like Lord of the Rings. Just me. Number 13, this is La Habana. This is also from 25th Century Games, and I also played this at the library. And this one is, man, how would you describe this? Like maybe a tableau building game where you're trying to build your city with different buildings, which are cards that you're trying to get materials to build. I thought this was interesting. Maybe not one I'd own either, but still I enjoyed playing it, and it was surprisingly full of depth, I thought. Interesting decisions. I think it's a new version. I think that 25th Century took it and it was different. I don't know what changed. I think somebody said that there was less take that in it, but there was a little bit, and I thought it was good. I think there's like simultaneous reveal, simultaneous action. Maybe that's the genre, but it was fun. So number 12, I actually played twice, and I played this at a different event, and this is Rumble Nation. I believe this came out a few years ago in Korea or Japan, and it recently got released here. And I was quite interested in this one and was very excited to try it. And I think it's a very interesting and strategic game where there's almost like a drafting, like a dice drafting situation where you're, or like maybe like dice worker placement, because you're rolling dice and then making a decision on where to place those dice, and the numbers on them determine the locations and the number of people you can, or workers you can put out. I thought it was interesting, had a lot of strategy to it. I think that for the level of strategy that it's in it, it was kind of like your luck is there, but you do get a reroll. It's just, I don't know. I think that maybe it's not quite for me. I thought it was fine, and I enjoyed playing it, but I think that this one can go incredibly deep, and it was not something I was going to get to do in one evening, and even in two plays. I got the grasp of it, but I didn't necessarily do better. This is one where I think people could take this really seriously and get very competitive with it and get ridiculously good at it, that somebody playing that's new isn't gonna do that well. Then number 11, this is Rolling Realms. This is a Stonemaier game. It's a roll and write. I thought it was pretty interesting. I've not played it. I've looked into playing it quite a few times, but it has like these objective cards based off of the other games that they have, which I thought was kind of a nice touch, even though I don't really care about their company. But I thought that it was it was pretty unique and fast. It was like a super quick one. Cool little ideas. It was a good one. Number 10, this is Up or Down, where you're trying to set your stuff in the right order, like a tableau building with numbers, like set collection. I quite liked it. I think we set up wrong for our player count, and then one person had to leave mid-game, which is unfortunate. But I killed this one. I quite liked it. Then number 9, this is Unmatched Sun's Origin, and we also played with 3 players. So there was Muldoon, and we played on, I don't even know what map. This was a game where we were teaching somebody who was playing, and I found both of the Sun's Origin characters probably would have been, one was significantly better with more people, and I thought the one I played would have been better with just one-on-one. And being a teaching game too, it was a little slower than I would have liked, but interesting, and I'm glad I got to try the characters because I've been wanting to try them. I pre-ordered this box quite some time ago and finally got to play it. Then number 8, this is another roll and write. This is Silver and Gold. This is one I actually purchased from the virtual flea market at Escape WinterCon, and it's such like a basic feeling roll and write, but it was really solid. I enjoyed it, and so far I've kept it. Then number 7 is Capital Lux. This is one I've looked at for a long time, and it's kind of got like this area majority thing going on, and I thought it was really interesting. I liked it. It kind of reminded me of oh man, this other game that Richard Garfield did forever ago about spies that are like 4 different colors, and you're trying to have the most in like the majority of the colors. It was very similar to that, and I guess I really like that one too. So I guess liking this one makes sense. Then number 6, this is one I've talked about a lot. This is Skull King. It's a trick-taking game, a betting game. Generally, this is what we play when somebody new comes that we're trying to introduce and keep playing with us. And yeah, we introduced it, and we played it for my friend's birthday, and we had a good time. It was a good game. I think this is one of the few times that we've played where everybody was like in positive points, and it was pretty close. It was a good one. Number 5, this is Diplomacy. I've talked about this a lot too. I played it at Escape Winter. It's the 3rd year in a row I've played there. It's kind of a thing that we do. And every year we seem to have to teach people, which is fine, and we always seem to be just short of playing with the ideal number of people. And I had a good time playing it. I hope that the people that we played with want to play again. But it is a game of diplomacy where you're making alliances and trying to advance yourself in a way that you are the largest in this case, the largest by the end of the game is how we do it, who wins, because it could go on for a very long time. It's a very social game. It's very different. I really think that people should give it a shot. Even online, you can play it for free. Number 4, this is Star Trek Alliance Dominion War. This is a co-op miniatures like skirmish game, I think. I had no idea, but I bought it years ago, and somebody was looking to play at Escape WinterCon, and I jumped on the chance to try it out, so I didn't have to read the book because the rulebook was quite long. And I had a good time. We played 2 scenarios, and I almost died both times, and it was fun. Hoping that we can get back to it and play it again some more sometime. Then number 3, this is also from Escape Winter. This is Axis and Allies Stalingrad. I think this is like really new within the last year or so. And I've played a couple of these Axis and Allies games now. And I think that what I've come to really like about them is that they all have the main system, but they all have their own twist. I guess like Unmatched and a lot of these games that have numerous of them kind of do, where they're the same, but they're different. In this one, you have like a world board, and then Stalingrad, the city, is a separate board. And I thought that was a cool little twist. I thought the outcome was kind of funny because I lost the whole city of Stalingrad, which was kind of the point, but I had the whole world board basically, and was able to win with the world board and just was surrounding the city. It was kind of funny. Number 2, this is Guards of Atlantis 2. This is a MOBA style game, and I've played this before. I think I played at QuestCon last time, but this is a game that I own that I finally got to play. Again, this is like only the 2nd time I played it, but I had a good time. Showed it to 2 new people, and I'm 2 for 2 right now, so pretty happy to have won. Tried a new character too, and enjoyed them. I would really like to give this a go at like 3-on-3 eventually. I think that'd be fun. Number 1, this is a new to me game that we played at Escape Winter. This is Western Legends. It's the sandbox Western. And though I was continuously attacked because I was the only outlaw, I did really like it, and I've thought about it a lot, and I would like to play it again. Well worth my time. I think it was like an hour and a half or 2, and I'm really glad that I got it played. I've wanted to play it, and I was trying to play it at QuestCon like 6 months ago, and yeah, I think that there was a big box campaign within the last year or 2 that kind of brought it to my attention, but I wanted to try it, and now I have, and I really think that it's a solid one. That I've heard that the expansions add a lot, and I'd like to eventually look into that too. But that is February. I'll be doing March here pretty soon because this is like the last week of March. A lot less games in March, unfortunately. I've been doing some different work, so March is very small, but new stuff. But that'll do it for this video. Thanks for watching.